This is TransAfricaRadio.
Mizz Dee is the lady that we have in studio today. We're going behind the spotlight, finding out a little bit more about the lady who released her latest EP called Shades of Love. She's a singer, songwriter.
Lovely being here.
She's like a small pack of dynamite. That's what she is, actually. You're a small pack of dynamite. Thank you so much for coming through to Trans Africa today.
It's a great pleasure.
We're getting to know a little bit more about you,
yes,
as the singer, the songwriter, the dancer. You say music does all the talking.
Yes, it does. It definitely does. The reason why I have that slogan is because I feel your work needs to talk for you.
Yeah. Okay, so for the Trans African that's not exactly familiar with who Mizz Dee is and her music, give us just a little insight behind who Mizz Dee and the music is.
Okay, Mizz Dee is an artist, an entrepreneur. I'm a musical entrepreneur as well, meaning I look into music business in terms of how I can make money out of music.
Okay, because we need to eat.
Yes, we do, and sometimes you don't need to go too far from what you already have. So I look at music as a business, and I also encourage other people to get their music out there through Mizz Dee. Yeah.
How long have you been in the game? How long have you been grinding and hustling?
Sure, it's been a minute, hey? I started singing professionally in 2012.
Okay.
I released my first single titled Better Days with Soul Candy.
Yeah.
Had a music video and everything, and I thought, oh my word, that means I'm going international.
I'm doing things.
Little did I know. Yeah, you sort of like become so naive about these things, you know. You think, one single, no, I've made it. I'm on the level Sabo Cuesta and them, you know. And little do you know that there's so many artists out there. There's so much music. You just need to, make your way up. You need to pay your dues. You need to meet different challenges before you actually get interviewed and before people actually want to call you in and hear what you're about and listen to your music.
Yeah. So your journey to Soul Candy with Better Days, how did that come about? Did you submit a single and they're like, yeah, we like this, so come on through?
It actually came through a certain connection. I knew I was connected to Mix For Real, who was already signed to Soul Candy. They needed a single from him, and he knew that I always loved singing and I had the talent, so he actually produced a song and asked me to be on it.
Okay.
And that's how it all started.
That's how it all started for you. And so far since 2012, the journey has been rocky. One thing that I'll also mention is that I've also had testing times where I've contemplated about music. And actually thought, am I really cut out for this? Do I really want to go through all of this? And sometimes I really doubted myself, which happens. And what brought you out of that doubt? What was the shining light for you in those moments and times where you're just like, you know what, all of this doubt, whatever.
You know, it's the funny thing. You can actually literally be in an office, like imagine you working a 9 to 5 and you love radio. And you love radio.
Yeah.
I feel like being an artist is like having madlos, It's like a calling. Like, you just want to sing. In the office, you're singing. Everyone is like, hey, but yes, chumiaras. And I'm trying and you see people wanting to move tables and feeling like, hey, no, this chick, she really makes noise.
Yeah.
And I started off doing it part-time again. So then I went back into the business again, and I remember communicating with a guy by the name of Mubanga who helped me to put everything together. And I was like, you know what, Mubanga, I want to get back to this when I released my single After a Night Like This. And I was like, I want to get back to this, but I don't have time. And he was like, no, it's fine. Go into studio. Here are a few people that you can work with, including your African roots, including Gino Brown. He gave me contacts.
Yeah.
And then I contacted those people, tried recording like Monday nights, and doing music then, and then trying to multitask. But I saw in the long run that, you know what, my passion is not paying off. I really want to do this thing. I want to do it daily. And I thought to myself, I've only got one life to live and only one shot, At
the end of the day.
Life is one take.
Yeah.
And, you don't have other takes.
You have to make it the
It's not like a movie. It's not like a movie. You can't replay. They can't say to you, it's like going live right now. If you make a mistake, it happened. And then I thought to myself, it's one take, and I'm going to take this opportunity to actually see how far I can go with this music thing, because I believe in it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I like that. The belief in oneself to actually get yourself to where you want to be and where you have to be at the end of the day. Let's talk a little bit about the single with African Roots, Say Yes.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Was it an organic process? How did it feel to be in the studio with them?
That was actually amazing because my first hand with African Roots, I knew nothing about them. I knew nothing about them. I didn't know that they actually stayed like a few kilometers from where I stayed. At that time, I was staying in Mabopane and they have a studio in Soshanguve, so I didn't even know about that. So then I got their contacts and I gave Nyanks a call. And I was like, hi, I go by the name of Mizz Dee, explained who I am. He said, just send me your content and let's take it from there. So I was actually looking forward to doing a single with them.
Okay.
For my project.
Yeah.
And they called me the following day. They're like, no, dude, like we're releasing an album and we definitely want you in it. There's a song that we have an idea of doing and we dreamt about it. And I was like, okay, cool.
They dreamt about it. Wow.
And I was like, let's go see this dream. Let's go see this dream that these people dreamt about, you know. Got into studio and it was so holistic.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, Say Yes was such a holistic song because it actually reminded me of, you know, giving vows and being sacred, you know, to someone. And mainly it's actually a very... It's actually a gospel song.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not about...
It doesn't sound like it.
It's not about a man. It's not only about a man. It's about you choosing God and you choosing to put God first.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where it started. But then now we wanted to translate it so that people can personalize themselves with the song, and then that's how it transposed.
All right, we have Mizz Dee in the studio. I was about to say building.
We are
in the building / studio. We're going behind the spotlight right here on Utopia. We're getting to know a little bit more about her, the singer, songwriter, dancer, the music entrepreneur. We're going to get to know you a little bit more behind the business because, you know, people have the talent, but then they forget all about the business side of things and how important that is to actually have in your career. Next up, coming up, we have After a Night Like This alongside Gino Brown. How was that experience with Mr. Gino Brown?
That experience was very special because it was actually the first time whereby I worked with a producer and he really initiated on writing the song.
Okay.
He's like, no, Mizz Dee, I want to write the song. I have a song that I want to write for you and I think it's going to go very well with your voice and everything like that. Then, yeah, we went for it. And we're actually giving away a few copies of After a Night and the music like video.
We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Mizz Dee's in the studio. Mizz Dee in the studio. That's her alongside Gino Brown with After a Night Like This. Getting to know a little bit more about the lady behind the spotlight, behind the music, behind the dancing, behind the songwriting, and the business. So why did you decide to get into music entrepreneurship? So why was it important for you to not just be the talent, but also be like the admin behind things?
I think it's good to always understand where your work goes to.
Yeah.
And how you can actually add more value to your work. Being an artist is not only about performing or being on stage. It's also long term, you know, because we don't have pension fund.
Oh no.
So that's how you create your pension fund. That's how you create a pension fund. So you need to know where all your mechanical rights go to. You need to find out how you're going to get paid. Go to your SAMROs, your CPROs, your RESAs, and do your research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what have you learned in the process of this whole journey of business, of music and the business side of things?
I've actually learned that you can make money out of it if you know how to. If you know how to, you first need to inform yourself and be very informed.
Yeah.
And learn how to make money out of it. And it's very good for you to actually know where everything goes and how publishing and how all the rights and the percentages are divided.
Yeah.
Because you can actually be very famous right now,
but
have money and everything, only to find out that out of whatever song that was very popular, you're making 1% out of it. So it's very good to be educated and to know what contract you're signing and why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I laugh because some of us just, you know how musicians just go into it because I'm going to sing, I'm going to be popular, whatever the situation is. I want the music to do the talking. They completely forget about that.
Yeah.
They really do.
I actually had a personal relationship, sorry to mention this, with Zombo. And I know like the way he died. He died without
having any money.
Yeah.
And I learned from that. I actually figured, you know what, there's so many people that die poor, and you need to now try change all of that.
Yeah.
And learn the music business and know what you're getting yourself into.
And talking about the business, how important is it to you as an artist to have the right team behind you in terms of saying having the right marketing team, the right PR team, the right manager, the right this, the right that?
It's very important because you need to make sure that in this boat that you're riding, which is very long, you have the right people. You have people that know your interests, that understand your interests, and that see your goal. Because you can have someone that just maybe just undermines what you do, and your boat won't move.
Yeah.
It's just that one element
Yeah.
that keeps things still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also on top of that, my question was right here. And that's disappeared. You're not afraid to let go of something that's not working, right? Because some of us, we stay hoping that things will get so much better.
I must say, I'm one person that's very big on loyalty. I've always been big on loyalty, but I learned it the hard way that sometimes letting go of something can be good for you. You don't need to be loyal to something that is not loyal to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
if something or someone is
royalty.
if something or someone is not loyal to you and it does not give you the output that you need, you let it go.
Simple as that.
Because time wasted, never regained.
That's so true. That is so true. Let's get into your EP, Shades of Love.
Yes.
Which you released last week, Friday.
Yes.
How did that come about? How was the process of going through the songwriting, getting your producers, and just getting it all together to make it one cohesive EP?
This EP is actually my biggest project to date.
Okay.
I've been releasing singles from 2012, and I actually decided, you know what, I want to compile something whereby I can look back and say, okay, there was Shades of Love, and this was the emotion, and this was the motive. And actually coming about Shades of Love, I actually looked at what kind of feel would I want my audience to know about Mizz Dee. So I tapped into different genres. I can't wait for you to play all the songs.
Yeah.
So that the listeners can actually understand what we're talking about. I decided to tap into different genres because I've been so hooked with house music. Not because it's all I can do, but because it's the people that I have reference to. Yeah, so definitely with Shades of Love, I tried different genres, and it's different elements of love. So we have Surely, which speaks about a heartbreak. We have Hold Me Close, which is a bit of samba, and it's like a lovely song.
Yeah.
And we have Buyisa, which talks about having your lover back. We've got Lengoma, which talks about being motivated and falling in love with the beat. And Summertime Love, which speaks about meeting a lover in summer. So that's how Shades of Love came about.
It's summer
different
up north,
shades.
like up Africa, that's where it's summer.
Yeah,
like
right now, yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah, it is cold, but yeah.
I get you. Talking about Buyisa, you worked here with Complexity and Sir Jarvis.
Yes.
Give us a little bit more insight about that. You're saying off air that with this EP, you're going to release it slowly and surely in terms of, because you started off with a house thing, let's do a house song and then hit people with everything else.
Slowly and
surely. So Buyisa, you said, is a house type of song.
Buyisa is a house type of song. Looking at my deep house background, because you'll see, I was actually inspired by people like Yotosha Soul, Lisa Shaw. So then I actually wanted to do something that brings back that sort of vibe. So hence I did the song Buyisa. It's got a little bit of a deep house element in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Mizz Dee on TransAfricaRadio.net, going behind the spotlight, and this is called Buyisa. Was it a difficult process to go through it, like opening those wounds and saying, let me write this down and then let me sing it and let other people hear it as well?
I think the last one, the third process, was actually the most difficult conclusion. To be like, okay, am I gonna actually allow people to hear this Surely song and hear what I've actually gone through? Someone leaving me and not coming back and getting hurt.
Yeah. And what does it feel like to know that there's someone out there that's listening to the song and they're just like, oh my gosh, that's me in a song?
Yeah, I feel when it comes to music, any element of music, whether joyful, sad, somber, it's good to connect, you know? And I knew deep down that there is someone who's going to be sitting there on a cold evening, lonely, and they'll really relate to the song.
And be like, thank you, Mizz Dee.
Yes.
Thank you, Mizz Dee. Yes. She is in the studio right now. We're going behind the spotlight, getting to know a little bit more behind her. And the dancer, the songwriter, the entrepreneur, the businesswoman. She's a lot of things in the small package. Yeah, a lot of things. You're keeping yourself busy.
I think you forgot the MC.
Oh, wow. Okay, she's the MC as well. You're a busy person. And in this busyness, do you get time to just like sit back and be like, you know what, okay, today it's all about relaxing and just letting one be with oneself?
I try to relax until I look at my phone.
What happens with your phone?
Why am I relaxing? Yeah, relaxing is a very big problem for me.
Why though?
I don't know. I find it difficult to just relax. I feel like I should be changing people's lives. I should be doing something.
So you're not afraid that you're going to burn out?
I have burned out from a 9 to 5, so I feel like I'm my own 9 to 5. I am prepared to burn out until I reach whatever destination I feel.
You want to feel.
Yeah.
Okay, and going back to your EP, how long did it take you to actually go through it? Like from beginning to end, from writing?
Surely was actually an archive from 2015.
It's not that far back.
Yeah, so it was recorded 2015. It was actually changed, transposed, edited here and there. Then all the other songs were literally done in 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 months, it makes 3 months sound like such a short time. Is it like
it's too long?
Is it too long?
Yeah, it's too long. I'd like to finish an album in 3 months.
And is the album coming?
Yes, the album is on its way as soon as I see demand.
Okay.
Definitely. But I have already started working on it.
Okay.
And the idea.
And do you mind telling us who you have there? You know?
Not yet, because I'm still negotiating a few artists being there. Yeah.
Who would you like to have?
I'm definitely in talks with Black Motion currently. Okay. And I'm also in talks with Maporisa. So let's see. I'd also like to work with a few African artists.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
So,
like your
WizKids.
Yeah.
All right. Davido.
Yes, definitely.
Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa is my favorite.
She's looking very sexy lately, Tiwa Savage, after that baby of hers. Sorry, that's just a random thought inside.
She's on flames.
She is, eh?
Yeah.
She's doing big things for herself.
I think it's she understands what it means being an artist and a mother.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
But she's doing it.
Yes.
Such a small bunch of, like, there's so much dynamite in you. Dynamite comes in a small package, and from what we're getting right now, like, you're a whole lot of dynamite.
Thank you.
You're a whole lot of dynamite. So what are you currently busy with? How are you currently getting the EP out there in life, so that people must know that go here and you can get all of these songs?
We're currently planning a national tour.
Okay.
With the team. We're looking at going to different provinces and doing radio interviews alongside with performances. Yeah.
Okay. And you're a dancer.
Yes.
How did this come about with the singing and songwriting? Because some singers in life just sing and some dancers in life just dance. But you're mixing the two.
I'd actually like to position myself in the leagues of your Beyonces, your Libo Matosas.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, I'm an overall entertainer.
Okay, that's important. So you entertain.
Yes.
You entertain. And who'd you look up to? You said Beyonce, your Libo Matosas. Who else in this world of entertainment do you look at and be like, no, this is a person that I'd like to, not say emulate, but this is someone that has given me many life lessons?
Definitely those two. Definitely those two. Although I feel like Lebo left us too soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's hard. I'd want people to see me as, although I know I'm definitely going to do it with a different angle. Yeah. Because we're all different. Yeah.
That's very true. All different. Let's go back to the music. Hold Me Close. Oh, you sing, girl. She sang.
That's a very feel-good song, you know. I think a lot of ladies are gonna appreciate the song.
Is it for the ladies or is it for everyone?
It's for the ladies to the guys.
What did they do now?
It's for the ladies to the guys. Like, this is the kind of song that you want to play to your man. You know? Yeah.
You're dancing for him in life, but holding here.
What was that?
You're dancing for him with the song "Hold Me Close."
Yes, definitely. And I love how it ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
where he responds.
Let's hear for the ending. Because you put it out there.
Where he responds, like there's just something about the song.
And who's the guy? Who's responding?
The person on the vocals is actually Itu from Divine Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's the one that's responding to you.
Yeah, I was like, no, man, you have to be on this song because of his voice.
That's it.
Yeah.
He has that voice.
He's got the voice.
All right. Let's hear this voice. Hold Me Close with Mizz Dee.
Oh, honey. Oh, yeah. Oh, honey. Woo.
That's Mizz Dee.
Are you feeling that one, girl?
Giving you, some fresh things in life with that beautiful voice of hers. That's called Hold Me Close. It reminds me a little bit of Lyra's Mbalea.
Is it?
Yes. Like the moment it started, I was just like, but just a little bit.
Listening to it, it actually says, I want
to hold you. In my hands.
It's all these kind of feelings that we're trying to bring about
sexy in life.
Yes. You know, girl.
And
you gotta
it's that time here in the South.
Once in a while.
It's that time here in the south of Africa where things are cold. When someone tells you cold.
It up a bit.
Perfect song, actually. The perfect song to you and your person.
So look at it this way, né? Voice is like about getting your love back, and then you have Hold Me Close, where you guys are back together again and you're warming each other up,
rekindling the love.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, girl. And surely it was just for that person.
You need to forget.
You need to forget about that.
Gone.
Behind the Spotlight with Mizz Dee on Trans Africa. We have about 9 minutes with her. Trying to give us a little acapella nyana towards the end before our $1 million question, because I have $1 million question for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you able to maybe play something else and then I'll hit you with a cappella? I've got so many to choose from.
Do you?
Thing. Yeah.
Okay, get ready. Trans African, as Mizz Dee is gonna be, she's gonna give us a little acapella, yeah? But let's go back to the music. You said you've been here since 2012, singing professionally, yeah?
Yes.
And the journey has been rocky, roller coaster, things like that. But in this moment in time, what is your greatest achievement that you say, look, despite everything in these, since 2012, I look at this and I'm like, wow, I'm really proud of myself. And obviously, I'm on the right path.
Definitely dropping my EP. And being able to work with different people and actually seeing the gap, like where I can actually stand as an artist
and be like, I'm actually, so feeding yourself through your passion.
Yes.
That's been a great achievement for you. And the support from the family, the friends, in the beginning, was it like, Maru, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Shame, and especially with my parents, like my dad was very concerned and he was like, wouldn't you rather do something that has more stability? Because I was working as a marketing manager and he felt like, wow, that's a great job for you. And every time I spoke about music, he'd be like, hey man, music, you know. But from there, I actually figured at times you need to believe in yourself more than in everyone else, and that's when things come together. And that's when they also just come together and start supporting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very true. So as soon as you start believing in yourself, then the whole support structure will start believing in you as well.
The support structure, the fans. I mean, it's not believable unless you believe in it.
Yeah. That's very, very true. So you kind of have to believe in yourself. Summertime love. Summertime Africa, you know.
Not yet.
Not yet. What is summertime love about besides getting that love in summer?
Summertime love is about inspiring people. It's about giving people an idea of having a fresh new start, you know. we're always looking forward to summer because we know there's always going to be a hit or a banger or a memory. You know, so it's basically also about a collective memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here at TransAfrica, we play 100% African music.
Yes.
Yeah. We celebrate African excellence from entertainment, whatever the works is, as long as it's based African-wise and it's all of the purpose of empowering Africa and making Africa look great. So as an entertainer, as a musician, what does it mean to have a platform that is all about Africa?
First and foremost, I'm very honored to be on this show and to be interviewed and to showcase my talent. And secondly, I'm hoping it will actually give me a collaboration with anyone from
there.
Africa. You know?
Do you hear Miss V? Mizz Dee is here. I say Miss V. Mizz Dee is here.
It's okay.
Excuse me.
And yeah, and I believe that firstly, I'm an African before I'm a South African. You know, so I'm very grateful for this platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through. We got to know a little bit more about you, the lady behind the spotlight, behind the songs, behind Shades of Love. And it's been a great hour. It's gone by very quickly. This hour has gone by quite quickly.
It has.
And I'm definitely sure that the Utopian family here on TransAfrica has learned a whole lot more about you. So how can we interact with you on the world of social media?
On the world of social media, like you said it, yeah. On Twitter and Instagram, it's at Real Mizz Dee, which is Real, MIZZDEE.
Okay.
Real Mizz Dee, Instagram and Twitter, and Facebook, it's Mizz Dee. So it's an MIZZ space DEE. And for bookings, you can always email us at info@mizzd.co.za.
All right. That's simple, actually.
Yeah.
So just keep it your name and everything else.
Yeah, get a domain, your name, you're
And
good.
you're good.
Yeah.
So, do you mind gracing us here at TransAfrica with a little a cappella before you love and leave us?
Yeah, I'm actually very excited about the song I did with Divine Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Lengoma. So Lengoma is a song about getting inspired by a certain sound and a certain beat, falling in love with the music. So that's the last element of Shades of Love.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So it's a spiritual type of love.
Yes. Okay. And it goes. Lungishaya ngaphakathi, lungishaya ubusuku bonke, wonke umuntu uthetha ngalo, hayibo, hayibo, hayi.
There goes the cut. Snaps all around Africa. Mizz Dee, thank you so much for coming
Thank
through
you, Kea.
to Utopia today. Let's play out with Lengoma alongside the Divine Brothers.
This is TransAfrica Radio.